podcast. You know what it is. You know what we're here to do. Back on screen. We're back with the boys here coming to you. Maybe I guess we could say live. We're not live really, but we're coming to you from Austin, Texas, the capital of the best state in the United States. I'm your host, Hernan Gonzalez, here with the boys. Starting off with my GB. What's up, mate? How you doing?
What's up, brother? I'm back. Another Skype episode, but we're here, ready to go. Cowboys game is playing currently as we're recording, so we got an eye on that. But hey, we got a lot to talk about soccer wise. So
Yes, we got a lot to talk about tonight. Some soccer to talk about in the Austin FC side of things because we had a preseason game, but also we got Bali in here as well. So we're gonna get into the Arsenal side of things. So Bali, come on in here, mate. Tell the people how you doing, man.
I'm doing great, man. Awesome, man. I've been buzzing all week, and today, man, like I said, I've been saying I'm dreaming, and I don't want to wake up.
Yeah, man. Top of the league. You guys must be
yeah,
flying, mate. You guys
yeah.
must be flying.
We're flying, not just me, but all the Arsenal fans in Austin.
All the Arsenal fans. Shout out to Sir Chips, my homie, big Arsenal fan from Twitter. Also, we got Primo in here. Y'all know him. But Primo, you were at the tavern today with shout out to our friend David. Y'all were out there, two Gunners. How was that experience, man? It was a roller coaster of a game, 3-2. How was it living it at the tavern?
Man, it was they get crazy out there, man. There's a lot of Arsenal fans here in Austin, man. It's just a huge group, over like 50 people for sure, bro. And it's like a small place, so everything's kind of compact in there. And so when they're scoring goals, man, it'll get loud, and it was just a great atmosphere overall. That tavern place is a real cozy little spot to watch some footy.
That's dope, man. That's dope. Let's see. And myself today, I was at a skating ring, a skating ring, kid's birthday party. So I was there chilling, focusing on the podcast. I took my notes with me, and I was
Did you
watching
skate?
my. No, I actually don't know how to skate, y'all. It was
Ah,
like
come
those.
on, bro.
It was like those roller skate things. And
I'm
I took,
confident. Yeah.
I took my nephew and my niece, my girls out there too. They all had a good time. The one thing that I did was I paid for it, but they had fun. And I tried it a long time ago, but I busted my ass, so I was done right there. But they had
Should have used
fun.
the handles.
I'm too tall for it. I'm too tall for it. And the guy at the front desk told me that they only had small and medium. So I was like, okay. Well, God is trying to tell me something. So, but hey, let's get into the episode. Actually, before we get into the episode, I want to send a shout out to Lupe, our sponsor of the podcast and We're Austin TV. I always send her a shout out here. You can find her information on the We're Austin TV bio on Instagram. She's a realtor here in Austin. If you're looking to buy a home or sell a home, just making it easier on you, make sure to hit her up. She can get you those details on how to just make things easier for you. I guess you can say that. And before we get into the podcast, I also want to I want to say rest in peace to Mr. Anton Walks, the Charlotte player that passed away just a couple days ago. Tragic news that hit the Twitter timeline, hit really world news. Everybody was making their posts about it. It was something really unfortunate that happened. Anton Walks, very young, 25 years old, soccer player for Charlotte FC, died in a boating accident. So we just want to say rest in peace to him from the Top Flight podcast. I know Bali maybe wanted to say some stuff. Go ahead,
No,
Bali.
man, it's very, very sad, bro. 25 years old, bro. You're just starting your life. You're so young, playing the sport that you love, and then stuff happens. And you just gotta cherish those moments, bro. You gotta cherish the moments that you have with people, bro. Because anything can happen. You know, uh, your day can come and just boom, you're out of this world like this, man, so fast. So it's very, very sad, bro. Young player, and I feel for the Charlotte fans, bro. I seen that the owner and the fans were outside leaving flowers outside the stadium, leaving flowers, and very, very sad moment, bro. But man, I'm praying for the Charlotte fans, and I'm praying for that kid's family.
100%, man. And one thing that I kept thinking about it was the fans that we know, Top at 90, Charlotte FC fan TV. Um, I was thinking about the hurt that they must be feeling right now. They follow these teams just like how we follow Austin FC, Man United, Arsenal, Real Madrid, Chelsea, and to have one of the players from your club pass, I can't imagine that happening here in Austin. I mean, we would be absolutely devastated if something like that happened to one of our boys here. But unfortunately, the Charlotte family is going through something real heavy right now, and I hope that they can bounce back and make their 2023 season something special in memory for Mr. Anton Walks. Once again, rest in peace to him. Let's get into the podcast now. One of the first topics that we're going to get into, we got to talk about Mr. Owen Wolfe getting a call up, his first call up to the U.S. men's national team, U20. Fantastic news for him. I got something right here from the Austin FC website before I get take from Mr. B. It says Austin FC midfielder Owen Wolfe has been called up to the U.S. U20 men's youth national team for the program's domestic training camp taking place in Bradenton, Florida. I think that's where the Austin FC team is actually at right now. From January 19th to 29th, the call-up is Wolf's first at the U20 international level, following two with the US U19 men's national team in 2022B. What's your take on Mr. Owen Wolfe getting a call-up to the U20s, mate?
Hey man, this is great news for him. Great news for Austin FC fans because he's one of our own. Great news for the U.S. men's because he's a talented player. And I mean, let's be real. He's following the footsteps. He's climbing the ladder. The print is there for him. It's just got to work hard. He went from U17s, U19s. It's U20s turn, and if he keeps working this way, he'll end up cracking at the senior team. And this is, I mean, his dad played for the U.S. Reina played for the U.S. This is a family that's involved.
Pedigree
in this.
right there, bro.
So they know the
Pedigree.
process. They know the process. They know what it takes, and it's up to the kid to show if he wants it or not.
Yep.
And
Wolf,
so far
18.
he's showing it.
Yes, sir. Wolf, 18 years old, recently 18 years old, competed with the US U19 side, which won the Slovenia Nations Cup last September, y'all, scoring a goal in the team's second match of the tournament against Croatia. Big ups to him, man. Bali, anything you want to add on Mr. Owen Wolfe?
I'm proud of the kid, bro. You know, when I saw him play, I knew that he was going to be a star, and he's the future. He's the future for our club, and he's the future for the U.S. men's national team. So, I mean, I'm excited and I'm happy for him. I saw that he did an interview with his father whenever they went to go visit
I was
PSV.
about to bring that up. Good stuff, Bali.
That was
I was about to bring that up.
That was a great interview. You know, we got to know a little bit more about him and his personality and the way he carries himself. And I'm excited for the kid. I know he's a future, and can't wait to see him in the senior team. Hopefully one day.
Yeah, man. We have shared a bit of that interview. I guess you could say the podcast interview that Josh Wolfe and Owen were on. And if you notice, Owen himself, he's wearing a PSV like jacket, little Anthem training top, whatever you want to call it. So there is links there. I remember earlier, or actually late last year, maybe early this year, something came out saying that there was interest in Owen Wolfe from PSV, and I can 100% see him making that leap into those leagues up there in the, I guess you could say in the lower European side, right? I mean, it's not one of the top ones, right, B?
I mean, it's right up there. I mean, I would put it above the Portuguese league in my opinion. Maybe
Really?
that's a hot take. I might get some hate for that.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know. It's up there, but
Ooh.
if it's right there and there with the Portuguese and the Eredivisie league, so I think it's a high quality. I mean, Ten Hag came from there. We got a lot of players come. Ajax always produces young talent, bro. I know it's not PSV, but it's that league. So, I give it a lot of props. It's up there.
It's up there. It's up there. Big ups to Mr. Owen Wolfe. He is making his name known in the U.S. men's national team aspect of things. And I guess not just only because he is Josh Wolfe's son, that has weight itself, but the kid has talent. I mean, we've seen it last season with Austin FC. He came in and he was bodying up dudes, being young, 17 years old, playing against some big boys. Big ups to him, right? Big ups to him. Let's see. Let's move on to one of the next topics we got here on the Top Flight podcast for the Austin FC side of things. It's the Leagues Cup group draw. I want to get y'all's reaction first. Before we get into the facts and what is going to happen and stuff, what's y'all's initial reactions? Primo, we drew Mazatlan, we drew Juarez, bro. What was your just initial thoughts whenever that information came out, bro?
Man, I mean, it's definitely teams that are, that don't really shine in the Mexican League. So, right off the bat, you want to say that it's going to be, easy games. Maybe I think, the ones that could give us some good work is Juarez. I think they can make something happen, so we might have to watch out with them. But it's at the end whoever wants it the most. I mean, we can't really sleep on this team. It's going to be the first time this competition happens, so it's all new to everyone. So we'll see how the boys come up. But like I said, it comes out to whoever wants it the most. If Austin FC wants it, then it's there for them to take.
100%. And to the listeners out there that don't really know what the format of the Leagues Cup is, I'm going to just give you a little bit of insight. The Leagues Cup is a new, first of its kind tournament featuring all 29 MLS and 18 Liga MX clubs. Both leagues will pause their respective seasons for the month-long event beginning on Friday, July 21st, with the final taking place on Saturday, August 19th. That's 2 days after my birthday. That's pretty cool. The tournament will be played across the U.S. and Canada. No Mexico games. That sucks. But I mean, we know why. They all want to make dollars. They don't want
You
to
know
make
why.
pesos. We know why.
Safety
Let's
as
see what
well.
else. The champion, as well as the second and third place finishers, will qualify for the CONCACAF Champions League and the opportunity to earn a spot in the FIFA Club World Cup. So pretty much place top 4 in this tournament where we take a break and we pause and you get CONCACAF Champions League. I mean, that's a big opportunity that Austin FC should really think about taking. Bali, I see you nodding. What's your take on Austin FC's group and how they can do in this new tournament, this Leagues Cup, bro? Leagues Cup.
I think we're gonna do good. You know, when I heard it was Juarez and Mazatlan, well, I'm kind of happy we don't have to go to Mazatlan. You know, it's kind of crazy.
100%. 100%.
It's crazy over
100%.
there. You know, it's crazy over there in Mexico, especially Mazatlan,
Yeah.
Sinaloa. You know,
Nah,
but
they wanna go.
man, I think we can beat these teams. I think we're for sure gonna see rotation in these games. We might see some Redes, some Romagna, but you know, I think we should take it serious, and I think that we could win both games.
Very interesting. You say winning the games. We do have to note that in this new tournament, this new style, there is going to be no ties. But however, if a game ends 1-1 in the 90, what I believe is going to happen, and I think if I'm wrong, somebody out there can fact check this. But if it ends 1-1, 2-2, 0-0 in the regular 90, each team will get a point, but the teams will go to penalties, and the winner of that penalty shootout gets an extra point. So they would get 2, and the other team would just get 1. That's going to be pretty interesting. I mean, you guys say the Austin FC is going to win both games. I think definitely we could win 1. If we win 2, impress 100%. B, what was your reaction to this?
Yeah, so I mean, FC Juarez and Mazatlan. I mean, Mazatlan's a reincarnation of Morelia.
Yes.
To the Liga MX fans that know, they were rebranded and it became Mazatlan. And I mean, if you give any MLS team the list of the Liga MX clubs and then you circle the top, I don't know, 4 or 5 that you would want to have, these 2 clubs would be in that 5, bro. And I think we got the easiest group out of all MLS teams. Let's be real. We got the easiest draw in the CONCACAF Champions League, playing against Violet from Haiti, and I think we got the easiest draw in this league cup as well. So I think we're very fortunate, and I think we should take advantage of that. Yeah, I mean these clubs aren't the high. They're not the Tigres, they're not the Santos, they're not the Americas, the Chivas, these big names in Liga MX. So I think we should take advantage of this. We should be getting out of this group, bro, pretty easily, in my opinion, bro.
Now, it is important to note, B, that Liga MX is in their 3rd match day. You know, they do 2 tournaments. They do the Apertura, Clausura.
Yeah, it's annoying.
So
it's annoying.
It really is. It was cool whenever we were kids, right?
It was cool.
It was kind of cool.
Yeah.
But now,
once you
whenever
realize
you look
the
into
reason
it,
why,
it's like, kind of lame,
now
right?
you know why they do that. I'm like, wow. All right.
Wow, right? Okay, so they're currently in match day 3 right now. Pachuca is actually playing Juarez. Juarez is down, losing to Pachuca. But I mean, Pachuca's a great side right there, right? The current standings right now in the Liga MX State, what I have it right here in front of my face. We got Juarez in 11th spot, just on top of America. Club America in 12th place, B, and Juarez is in 11th.
It's going through a little bit
Interesting.
of a transition right now, brother.
And then Mazatlan in last place, 18th place, mate. So Mazatlan easy dub. I think Primo said that Juarez might give us the work. I think Juarez has Carlos Salcedo, the defender that used to play with Chivas, played with Mexico just a bit, went to Toronto, had a little bit of a spell there, then worked his way. Oh, no, he went to Real Salt Lake first, right? Then he went to Toronto, I think, and then he went back to Juarez. I'm also not 100%. But I think Marco Fabian still plays for either Juarez or Mazatlan, one of those two. Marco Fabian was once a Chivas great. Once a Chivas great.
Juarez is like that club that like just gets all these like big names, older folks. It's like more like a play type of. I don't know how to describe it. It's like you know, the same kind of vibe of like Houston giving Acha a huge bag just because of who he is and stuff. They make those type of moves there. It's not like they're trying to, I mean, they've never won anything. Mazatlan's a new club. They've been established in 2020. So that's the type of the clubs that we're facing. And I'm lucky we're not playing Tigres, bro. I'm lucky
100%.
we're not playing America or
America,
Pachuca
Chivas.
or anything, you know. So,
Yeah.
and also on this competition, real quick, I want to say I'm excited for this. This is the first time that it's this format and this like mini World Cup style, and I have a good feeling that this is gonna bring a lot of excitement, bro. This is gonna help the MLS grow. I think it's also gonna help Liga MX in some way, also with revenue. I mean, money and having American eyes on the Mexican team. So this competition is gonna be pretty big, man. I'm excited for it, and I really do feel like the MLS fans are gonna care about this competition a lot more now, especially in this style format with the World Cup coming, with Copa America coming here. So I think it's a good move business wise for the MLS and Liga MX.
It's also important, we cannot stress this enough that both leagues are going to take a pause. So like, all right, bet we're going to take a break.
Yeah.
Let's go play this tournament in the
And
US.
it's gonna be so lit.
There's also prize money, and like I mentioned before, you can, just finish top four, CONCACAF Champions League guaranteed. Boom, you're there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's going to be a big plus. And also, just off of a quick Google search, Carlos Salcedo plays for Juarez and Marco Fabian plays for Mazatlan. So that's going to be interesting
Ooh.
to all the Chivas fans that also follow Austin FC. You're going to be able to see two of your ex players, well, two of your ex beloved players. They both played with Chivas at one point in time. They're going to be coming to Q2 Stadium. It's going to be very interesting to see how many Juarez fans and Mazatlan fans actually come out to Q2, and hopefully, they're chill, respectful, because we have had some other people throw stuff onto the field at Q2, and that's a big no-no. You don't want to do that.
Mhm.
Let's see. Anything else we can note on here? Just real quick, I'm going to read this. It says the inaugural edition of the new competition will feature 15 groups consisting of 3 teams. Teams in each group will play each other once at home venue of the group seeded MLS teams, with the top 2 teams from each group advancing to the knockout rounds. Liga MX champions Pachuca and MLS champions Los Angeles FC receive buys directly to the knockout rounds. Lucky them, I guess. Let's see, boys. Anything else we want to add on the Leagues Cup drop reaction? Maybe Bali?
I'm excited, bro. I'm excited for it. I'm wondering if it'll be a sold out Q2 stadium when these teams come. Hopefully it does sell out. To show these Mexican teams that the atmosphere in the U.S. it's a good atmosphere, just like in Mexico.
Yeah, man, we got a lot of slack over that River Plate game being so
Yeah.
empty. Well, the
Yeah.
ticket prices were outrageous. I mean, they were like $60, $70. And I mean, honestly, you're not going to get a lot of fans to pay that much for a team that really they don't care about. Regardless
Also,
of
it
how
was-
historic they are, it is what it is.
Yeah. Also, it was on a Wednesday, and I didn't hear anything. I mean, as far as putting it up on the Austin FC sign on Burnett Road, I mean, it wasn't blasted all through social media. It wasn't like it was just it's almost like a training for them. I just didn't think they marketed it well.
Just like the Bundesliga game that happened at Q2, it was very
Yeah.
similar numbers. I mean, the Bundesliga game might have had less people. I was there shooting for it.
Yeah.
It was empty and it was cold. It was super cold that day. Let's see. Let's move on. We talked about the Leagues Cup draw reaction. Obviously, we're all excited. We're very confident in Austin FC and how they're going to do in that tournament. Advancing, right, boys? That's the final word, right?
We're going through, bro. If
Going
we
through?
don't go through, it's a catastrophic. It's a failure. It's bad. It's not good. We got to go through.
Bali?
I mean, it just depends what kind of lineup Josh Wolfe is gonna bring out. If he wants to focus on the league and the CONCACAF, and he wants to just throw in the kids or the bench players, and we might struggle, bro. That's just the reality. But
That's true.
I hope that we do good, man. I want to beat these teams.
100%. I want fans in Mexico to go back and be like, man, that Austin side, there's something serious.
Austin?
I don't want them to go back and be
Also-
like, oh, we had a great time in Austin. No. I want it to be difficult. Let's bring the fortress back. Go ahead, B.
Exactly. No, I was just saying, I want them to go home and be like, hey, Austin's lit, bro. Austin's lit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Primo, well, what was your final word on this group draw?
Yeah, I mean, I just hope, that we come up on top. It'll be a huge disappointment if we don't. So,
Thanks.
it's a big opportunity for these new signings to get minutes, a lot of the younger guys. So, well, do you guys know? So, since it's going to be in the U.S., are we going to play both teams at Q2?
Yeah, both teams are going to play at Q2, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, they're both going to be here chilling, enjoying the facilities, I guess you can say.
Yeah.
And if you're a season ticket member, you should have seen that announcement in your email. You're going to get tickets, so that's dope right there. Absolutely incredible. Season tickets have been clutch, absolutely clutch. But let's see. Now we can move on. to one of the main topics of the Austin FC segment today for the Top Flight podcast, which is the preseason game, the 3-2 loss to the Philly Union. Great side, very complete team that we played. They fielded a pretty solid starting 11. Philadelphia Union did beat Austin FC, though, 3-2 in the first preseason game of 2023. We saw goals by Julio Cascante, which is a header, by assist from the one and only Rodney Redes. It's preseason when Rodney Redes is involved with the goal. That was a fire tweet that somebody put out there. Rodney Redes with a cross from the right side off of a second chance from a free kick. So credit to Austin FC to capitalizing on that and keeping the pressure on. Redes putting the ball in and Julio Cascante doing the final touches with a power header. We got to see the video on that one. Shout out to the Austin FC media team for putting that up for us. We didn't get a starting 11, but the North End Pod guys and We're Austin TV, us right here, we had a starting 11 by the end of the first half, which is really crazy, right? Let's see what else. We also had a goal by Valentin Noel, the kid that we picked up from the Super Draft. Now, we traded up for this kid. We dropped $50,000 in GAM to pick this kid up. So Austin FC knew what they were doing when they wanted to go after this kid, and it looks like it's starting to pay off. It is preseason. I know that B's going to say something right now, but Valentin Noel getting a goal in preseason, say what you want, it does wonders for this kid's confidence. And the assist for this goal, it took us a little bit to figure it out, but at the end of the day, we did get it done. Again, shout out to the guys from North End Pod. They were helping us a lot with these bits and pieces, putting everything together with screenshot after screenshot. And the assist came from David Rodriguez. Bali, you were showing him praise in a couple podcasts ago. The guy, the kid that played in San Luis, he got the assist, which was pretty nice. It was a bit of a scramble in the box, but very smart of him to just lob it back inside, and very smart of Valentin Noel to be lingering in that back post for an easy tap and finish, really. And also, the goals from Philly, I didn't note them, but from what we've heard, they were, BS goals, I guess you can say. So, Bali, I want to bring you in, mate. What was your initial reaction to the final result? Really, not your reaction to the result, but what you seen, what you saw, what you got to read. It's our first preseason game. It's an L, but is it really an L? Go ahead, Bali.
Not really an L. We're trying to get back up to speed. I know that our squad, our starting 11 wasn't our starting 11 that we're gonna use first game of the season. There was a bunch of rotation. But I'm happy to see that the young kids like Noel get himself going, and I'm excited for him. I did see that the Philadelphia Union, they posted the second goal, which was they caught kind of Romaña sleeping.
It was a fluke.
It
was a fluke.
Yeah, and Alex
Bersano also was caught off his line a bit.
Yeah.
Maybe. Go ahead, Bobby. Sorry.
Ring kind of looked at Romaña and kind of told him like, "Hey, man, like, what's going on?" Like, he was kind of upset. So stuff like that we need to just fix up a little bit. But and then the third goal was a beautiful just ball over the top, just caught our whole defense sleeping. And it is what it is, man. We're trying to get back up to speed. Don't forget that the Union were at the finals against LAFC, and to me they should have won the final. They should have beat LAFC, but your friend Garrett Bell comes in and saves LAFC.
Your friend.
My friend? My friend.
Yeah,
I don't even know
friend,
the
brother?
guy.
Damn.
I don't even know the guy. You're my friend. I know you.
You told me y'all hanged out, bro.
No, wrong guy, dude. Wrong guy, dude.
But
Wrong guy.
man, I'm happy. I'm happy that the guys are getting up to speed, and I'm excited for the next game. I can't wait to go watch them at the Hill whenever they come play here in Austin. I'll be with my monoculars ready to see.
100%, Bali. We're gonna be out there scheming on the low. Who cares if it's closed door friendly? We're gonna find a way to get eyes on. I mean, what was it last year? Some dude had a drone in there, and they like immediately shut that down. Don't take a drone. Don't take a drone, but maybe binoculars will be fine, so you can be from the Verde Hill. Let's talk about the starting lineup for ATX. Matt Bersano started in goal at goalkeeper. That was confirmed. Some people thought it was Stuver, but it was Matt Bersano. Zan Kolmanek at left back. We had also Kip Keller, who was also very frustrated in that goal. And that one clip, he says, "Come on, man." And it's like, dude, this is preseason, and Kip Keller is like that. I'm loving the energy. I'm loving the energy. Like, come on, man. Shout out to my G Kip. Also, we had Cascante, who was wearing the captain band, y'all. Cascante, captain Cascante. One of those two, we're going to have to figure it out. Hector Jimenez also at right back. We had Johan Valencia with Sofiane Jeffal, who we've been hearing is a great talent, very young, talented player. We're gonna get into him here just in a bit. Also, of course, we had to have Drusy starting number 10. Looked beautiful on him. We had Valentin Noel, who we suspect was on the left side, either left wing or left mid. Rodney Redes was on the right. We figured that out based off of his assist. And then Zardes was the lone striker. Maxi didn't get to start, but Zardes did. So one thing that I noticed about the starting lineup, other than maybe Drusy and Julio, well, Julio was on trial for captain, you could say, but this starting 11 is pretty much Josh Wolfe saying, "Show me what you got." It's all players of just show me what you got. Because Drusy, we know Drusy has his spot. We know Julio most likely has his spot on lock if he's wearing that captain armband. But everybody else last season did not have a solid starting position with Austin FC or is new to this club. What was your thoughts on the starting 11 that Austin FC had for the first 45 minutes?
I mean, sure. I mean, some of it is showing what you got to some players. Like you mentioned, how Kip's attitude was. It's going to be this preseason means a lot more to the younger guys, to the new guys, trying to get acclimated, trying to make an impression on the coach that, the coach knows what Juicy can do. The coach knows what Cascante can do. The coach knows what some of these players can do. And obviously, a lot of these players will have their spot ready. So this means a lot more to the young guys, the new guys. And it's, to me, this preseason, especially the first one, I think the narrative is going to be fitness, chemistry, just building chemistry with the new guys, kind of understanding, it's borderline. To me personally, man, I hate to say it, but it's borderline meaningless to me, man. The only thing I care from this game is, did anyone get hurt? Obviously, no. Hopefully, everyone's fit. How did the young guys do? And you can see the frustration on him, and that's how I take it. I take it more as fitness and a little bit of chemistry between the new guys, and that's about it, to be honest.
100%. A lot of listeners and a lot of Austin FC fans are going to share that sentiment with you of it's preseason. Doesn't matter. I mean, I know that last season LAFC had a horrible preseason. Some of their fans were even saying how they were getting ready for one of their worst seasons ever, and they ended up champions. So preseason, preseason is just preseason. You want to get everybody involved.
Exactly.
You want to get everybody up to speed. And that's really what these games are. And we're playing a great side. Philly Union went to the finals last season. They have a great coach. They have a great team. They're a great side. And Austin FC was able to keep up with them, even if it is preseason. It's a lot of the new guys, right? The possible second half lineup that we have for Austin FC, Stuver was in goal. We had John Gallagher come in. Mazaferro, one of the young kids that we got from the Super Draft. We have Romagna come in and show his efforts. Nick Lima also. Danny Pereira, Ring in the center, David Rodriguez getting that assist for himself, Fagu, Finley, and Valentin Noel stayed on for quite a bit. Bali, I haven't got your take on the preseason game reaction. What was your thoughts on everything that went on?
I'm happy. I'm excited to watch these guys perform and play good. I'm looking key. What I've been hearing, and also I've been hearing the same thing, Hernan. I heard that Sofiane is a problem. I heard that the kid is looking great in training and he's performing well. So I'm excited all around to watch the guys perform. And I kind of agree with B. It doesn't really matter the scores. We're just trying to get back up to speed. We're trying to get fit. Trying to get the guys going. We're trying to build that chemistry. We got new players coming in. We're trying to see where they're going. Are they going to be in the first team? Are they going to be in Austin FC too?
Facts.
So there's a lot of stuff going on right now. But what we do know, and that's a fact, is that we are going to need everybody. I mean, we're in a lot of competitions this year, and if anybody gets hurt, somebody else needs to step up. So that's the key. But I'm excited, man. Preseason, it's whatever for me too. I agree with B.
Okay, your boy Hector though getting minutes at right back, showing qualities, definitely showing qualities there. Big ups to him. Now, Primo, I want to bring you in on this, mate. Players we did not see. These players that we didn't see really take on the field. They weren't in any of the video, any of the photo action with the ball at their feet. They were there. But, well, except for one, Musa is not with Austin FC right now. Everybody knows this by now. But the players that we didn't see take the field, take the pitch, was Rigoni, the new defender from Houston, Lundy, Adam Lundqvist, the youngin Fodry. Shout out to Bali for calling him. What do you call him last episode? Godfrey
Godfrey
from Game of Thrones?
Godfrey.
Bro.
That was funny.
You know what it is? It was that Peña Vodka that was like.
It was a Peña vodka.
Hey,
Peña had Bali tears today, maybe, because they had a pretty good game. Fodry did not take the field. Like we said, Musa is not with the team right now. We're not sure what's going on with him. Hopefully he can incorporate with the team soon. Also, Leo Weissenen is another player that we would like to get here soon. He's he's dealing with some visa stuff. I think that's what the issue is with Leo Vicenen and also Ocampo Chavez, one of the youngins that we got from Seattle. He was from the ranks in Seattle. He was playing out there with them. So what do you think that's attributed to, Primo? You think Josh Wolf might be saving him for another game? The next game coming up is in Clearwater versus Cincinnati. You think maybe they're going to feature in that game, bro? That's probably the case.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't doubt it. I think maybe, it's a preseason game. I think you probably gonna have to sit some of these guys out if you want some of the new signings or some of the guys we picked up from the draft to get minutes. Maybe we'll see Emiliano Rigoni towards the end of our preseason as it gets closer to the actual season.
We need him to get going, mate. We need him to get going.
So
he didn't have a preseason last season too.
Yeah.
So we might see him the last 2 games, maybe next game. But I think he's there. He's there training with them. So I think it's just the fact that you have such a big group. You have all the guys with you. So
good point.
I think
you
might have to sit 1 or 2 guys out for someone else to get some minutes.
That is a really good point that you bring up, Primo. And the depth for this season, every season, our depth has been getting better. And this season, it's been better than ever, obviously, right? We're a very young club, season 3. But now I feel like Josh Wolf has more toys than he's ever had, mate. I mean, he's like that kid Andy in Toy Story. He has his Woody, he has his Buzz, he has his Slinky, he has his piggy bank. He has everything, maybe not everything that he wants, right? But I think he has everything that he needs in order to have another great season. I mean, we brought in some great talented players. We lost Ruben. It hurt 100%. We're going to bring in Leo. And Julio, reality is Julio has to just step up and clean up those 4 or 5 mistakes that he had in him last season because he has the potential to be a great MLS center back. But last season, we saw 4 or 5 mistakes that costed us some pretty important goals. But other than that, I mean, excited for everything that is to come in this preseason, and I think that you 3 gentlemen make some really good points in everything that's been going on in this first game. Now, it is preseason, it is the first game, calma. People were getting upset at me on where I was on TV. Well, maybe not upset, but they weren't really on board with me showing praise to Valentin Noel for getting a goal. I said, by him getting a goal in preseason, it's good for him. They said, oh well, Redes always gets goals or Poch always gets goals. So, I mean, this guy's young and he's trying to make his career with Austin FC. I mean, I think getting a goal under his belt in preseason is as important as Rigoni getting a goal under his belt for this preseason. Bali, anything else you want to add on the first game of the preseason versus Philly?
Man, I kind of want to say, people were kind of coming at me saying that, you see Redes with the assist, he's ready, Bali.
Yeah.
And you know what, man? Maybe I have been a little bit too harsh on him. Maybe I have been. Maybe I've been treating him. I've been being mean to Redes. So you know what? I want to give the guy another opportunity. I want to give everybody deserves a second chance.
Or a third. Or a third.
Or fourth. But you know what? It looks like he's staying. He's not leaving.
Yeah.
Nobody is coming in. So you know what, man? Let's give this kid another opportunity, bro. Let's see. That. We have competition. Word. We have the Open Cup. So let's see, man. I'm gonna be supporting Redes until I see something, until I flip out and go against him. But for now, I'm gonna support the kid, and I hope that he has a great season.
Question, Bali. You gave Josh Wolf 5 games last time. You remember you said 5 games, and then B said that Austin FC turned around and gave him 5 years. So how many games are you giving Redes when the regular season starts for him to at least get a goal or an assist before you're like, man, you know what? It's another Redes season. How many games?
It just depends if Wolf even starts him or even gives him minutes, honestly, bro. But if he does get some minutes, I'll give him this season, bro. I'll give him the season. I want him to show us something. It's enough games for him to prove himself. But I'll give him the season, bro. I don't want to judge him because I have been hearing that he's working hard in training. Yeah. So if that's the case, let's give him an opportunity. Let's give him a chance. A lot of people have been in his case, judging him on Twitter. We understand it's a big price tag on him. He earns a lot of money. He got money. He's a millionaire by now. 2 years.
He's having a good time. He's having a good time in Austin.
He's a millionaire. He's a millionaire. Let's keep it straight.
I mean, if he saved them, he may.
If he saved it, he's got
to pay rent, got to pay gas, got to pay all kinds of shit.
If he made smart investments, he's a millionaire right now. Let's be real. He's a young millionaire.
What if you put it all in Dogecoin?
I don't know. Yeah, that's true. We don't know.
That's
Oh
not
my
good.
God.
Go
Here's
ahead, Bali.
million
Go
if
ahead.
he saved his salary and didn't spend a single thing. Then, but that's not. I mean,
Nah.
But I see what you're saying.
My G Redis got drip. Say
He
what you
has
Yeah.
want
drip.
about his
He
game.
Yeah.
got
Say what you
drip.
want about his game, but in my opinion, Redis got the drip, mate.
And that costs
He got
money,
the
bro.
drip.
You got
It
Neiman
costs,
Marcus
Yeah.
be
yeah,
costing money, bro.
yeah.
Man, but
Fans are making ends.
I want to give I want to give Reyes an opportunity. And about Noel, I've been talking to the kid, man, and the kid he's motivated and he's focused and he can't wait to play in front of the crowd, bro. So I'm very excited for Noel. I think that kid's gonna be special.
100%, 100%. I like how you ended that right there, Bali giving praise to Mr. Valentino. Well, he's gonna be good for Austin FC
Yeah.
or either Austin FC two. We're gonna see what happens because we did have him and David Rodriguez, who we know is 100% an Austin FC two player, showcase his talent with the first team in preseason. Now, real quick, it is important to note that the next game's coming up for Austin FC is gonna be like I said, January 27th in Clearwater versus FC Cincinnati. It's crazy, bro, because Clearwater and Bradenton, they're about like 45 minutes where my family lives in Tampa. And I was so tempted to flying out there, visiting my fam, and just popping up in the Austin FC games because it's like going from Elgin to Austin. You know what I mean? It's just like 40-minute drive. And I was so tempted on going, but I was like, nah, you know what? I'm just gonna stay and save my money for away trips during the regular season, right? Uh, I'll visit my fam later. Love them, by the way. But the games that we have is Clearwater versus FC Cincinnati, January 27th. February 4th in Austin, they come back. We're going to go to the Verde Hill versus El Paso Locomotive. February 11th, the final preseason game, allegedly, because some fans think that we might have something else pop up, maybe against a bigger side, maybe against a Wrexham. That'll be very interesting. See what Austin FC can muster together there. We're going to get a really good friendly before the season starts. February 11th in Austin versus Louisville City is going to be the last one, if I didn't mention it before. So, boys, Austin FC's preseason starting to get it going. It's rolling. B said that he's not looking into it too much. I'm a bit more interested in what the players are doing bit by bit. Primo and Bali kind of share the same sentiment, but I guess we're having a good time so far on the Austin FC side of things, right? Anything else we want to add on before I go into some fun questions that I have for you guys?
I'm happy. I'm
Nah.
excited, bro. The only thing I am worried about is that Leo situation, bro. He needs to get here ASAP, man.
Yeah.
He
Yeah,
needs to get going. He needs to get fit. I mean, get used to
Leo
the
and
weather.
Musa. Leo and Musa.
Yeah, but I don't think Musa's starting. I think Leo for sure is in the starter. So I don't know.
I'm
I'm
gonna
a
say
little
this,
worried.
bro. I'm gonna say this. Now that we have Zardis, the whole Musa situation is just in the back of my mind. Like I'm not really focused on it because I'm so confident in this guy Zardis and what he can do under Josh Wolf. Not even worried about our probably like our third string striker if we're being honest. Because it's
Yeah.
probably gonna be Zardis as number one. We still got Maxi, which is a hot and cold striker in the MLS. And Musa, I mean, he had his moment of magic for us, scoring that hat trick that got us officially into the playoffs versus RSL. But I mean, other than that, he was up and down just the same way as Maxi. So now that we got Zardis, the game changed in the
Yeah.
striker spot,
But we
right?
do
So
need three though. We do need three. We got a
Yeah.
lot of competitions, bro. Leagues
yeah,
Cup, Open Cup. So
yep,
he needs to get here
facts,
too.
facts. All right, let's see. I got some fun little wacky questions for you guys here. Hopefully,
Wacky.
you guys some wacky little questions. Hopefully, you guys like them. All right. The first one, and we're gonna go in order. We're gonna get B's answer first, then we'll get Primo's, and we'll finish off with Bali's answer. Okay. So remember that order: B your first, Primo second, and Bali your third. All right. After this, we're gonna get into the European segment because we gotta talk about Bali's Gunners. All right. The first question is: what player would you go shopping with for some new drip? B,
Oh,
what player would you
that's
go
easy,
shopping with?
bro. I'd go with Juicy Dior, bro. I'd go with Juicy.
Ooh,
If he got me too, and
he
and he
got
got
you. He got you
and he got
100%.
me, Juicy Dior
Yes.
100%, bro. Juicy Dior. We're riding that Lambo, pull up to Neiman's Marcus, go to Louis.
Sheesh.
I mean, we getting drippy, bro. I'm gonna give me a new belt, a new wallet, probably, a couple
A new
jeans.
wallet,
I
yeah.
mean, some new shoes. Shit.
Get you a little MCM backpack. You remember those? Remember when those were
Yeah.
hot?
A little fanny pack or something. Carry
A
my
little
my stuff.
fanny
You know
pack or
what I mean?
something. Yeah.
Shit. Come on, bro.
Get a
Easy.
little cologne. All
Hell
right.
yeah.
So B says Juicy. Primo?
Man, I'm gonna go with my boy Redes, bro.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh
great
yeah,
answer.
man.
Great
Save those
answer.
checks well, bro.
I
Yeah.
love that. I love that. Bali, who's your answer? Who are you going shopping with for some new threads?
I would say Drusi Dior, but since B said it,
Yeah, B took it.
I have to go with Julio.
Oh, okay.
Dresses
Okay.
fresh, you know.
Yeah.
I kind of like his style. You know, it's different. He's confident with whatever he wears. So I think I'll go with Julio. You know.
Very good answer, Bali. I like that. I like that. Let's see. I'm rocking with Josh Wolf. If I can
What?
take a coach, I'm rocking with Josh Wolf. I love his green polo. I love
Y'all
his.
going to academy, bruh. Y'all going
Oh,
to academy.
hey, Dick's Sporting Goods. That's all we need. Dick's Sporting Goods. That's where we're shopping. Shout out to my G Josh Wolf. All right, next question. Y'all ready? The next one says POV. You're in a bar fight. All right.
Ooh.
What Austin FC player do you have there to back you up? Go ahead, B.
I'm gonna say
You're throwing haymakers.
Romagna, bro.
Woo!
Facts.
Hey, but
Romagna,
he's,
big,
hey,
bro. He
but
can
I'm
take
gonna
care
go
of
with
3-2.
facts.
he's so peaceful though, mate.
Yeah,
Romagna's
true.
peaceful.
But like if he's gonna have to defend me, bro. I mean,
True.
you know what I mean? And he's
True.
big, bro. He'll probably like swat a dude and
He's
another
probably like
dude,
8
and
foot.
then
Probably like 8 foot, mate.
he's huge, bro. You know what
He's
I mean? I'll
huge.
probably
Unit.
jump on his back, and he'll just carry me out. You know what I mean? We'll just storm out of the bar, and we're good. So
Yeah. Primo, you're in a bar fight, mate. What Austin FC player do you have back you up?
Dang. Let me see. I'm gonna say
Joshua
Stuber,
probably
man.
right.
Stu?
I'm gonna say
Stuber?
Stuber, man.
Stu?
'Cause
Nah, yeah.
I think Stuber's the type of guy to be like to kind of calm things down, and if
True.
they keep pressing me, pop, just a quick.
All right.
Facts. Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
You're right.
Okay. I did not expect that one. Stu. Bali. Are you gonna surprise me or are you gonna go with an obvious choice? Go ahead.
Nah, you already know what I'm going. I'm going with
I
my
don't.
boy. I'm going with the machine. Gallagher.
Oh.
Hey, bro, I feel like Gallagher would knock somebody out. I feel like and he's strong too. You see, he's built. He's kind of swole,
Yeah.
bro. I feel like you
Yeah.
get hit by Gallagher, you're going to sleep.
And he's been taking some protein. I don't know if you saw
Yes.
that. He's like sponsored by some like creatine company or some protein company.
Yes.
You know that guy's been lifting, mate. You know
Yep.
he's been lifting. Let's see who would I get backed up if I was in a bar fight, mate? Huh. That's a really good question. I would have to go with I know, easy. Kip Keller. Kip Keller would be in there
Ooh,
like,
yeah,
come on,
that's a good
man.
one too.
Come on, man.
Come on,
He'd be in there mad as hell, red face, everything, bro. We'd be
You're
in
right.
there
You're right.
knocking people out, bro. Straight up. My G Kip Keller. We'd
Bro,
be
you're
in there.
right. These are whack.
Wacky questions, mate. Little wacky ones. Hey, but we just got one more, okay? We got one more. Bear with me. Hang in there.
Alright.
All right, last one. It says you have to take Josh Wolf out to dinner and you gotta pay. Where are you taking him?
Ooh.
You gotta pay.
Man, you know what? I'm gonna take him to. I would take him to. I would go to BJ's, bro. BJ's,
Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah,
BJ's
bro,
Brewhouse.
BJ's. I'll get some
Okay.
pizza. Hell
That's
yeah, get a little
been
pizza,
your
man.
spot. That's been
That's
your
my
like
spot,
go-to
bro.
spot.
You know,
Yeah.
I've gained like 40 pounds there, so you know I
Oh.
managed to get them off.
I
But
feel like
yeah, if
I
I'm
feel like
paying,
you've gone there so much, B. I think that you can go in through the back door in the kitchen.
oh yeah,
You're that guy. You just go in through the back and pull up. You have your own table in the corner.
I got my
Everybody
own
knows
table, yeah.
Ryan's here.
I got a membership. I got a
Oh, I like
membership.
that.
I don't even pay. I pay monthly.
Oh, I like that. Primo, you gotta take Josh Wolf out to dinner, mate. You gotta pay. Where are you taking him?
I'm gonna take him to some good old barbecue. I'll take
Oh
him to,
man, that's
Man.
lame.
maybe some style switch or something. You know, something. Yeah, man, if I gotta pay,
Y'all
it's
are
gonna be some
disappointing me.
barbecue, man.
Y'all are disappointing me. Bali,
Yeah.
what you got, mate? Where you going?
Oh, you know, I think I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to take him somewhere fancy, like maybe like Fogo de Chao or something. You know, maybe
Man.
we have
You're
a lot.
paying though? Come on.
Yeah,
Hey, Fogo,
man.
little
Yeah,
quick
yeah.
200, 200.
Yeah. You know, I have to treat him well. I have to apologize somehow.
Yeah.
It's the gaffer. It's
Yeah.
the gaffer.
Yeah.
You gotta
And
wash your
after-
mouth with soap. You remember that? You gotta wash your mouth with soap. You remember that? You remember
Oh
that?
yeah.
Well,
You remember that? You remember that? All right, hey, check this out. If I
No,
gotta
that
take
wa-
Josh Wolf out to dinner, and I'm paying, I'm taking him to Taqueria Siete Estrellas. We're going to Tacos El
what?
Charlie. We ain't going nowhere
Sir.
fancy.
Bro, you're
This
taking him
isn't
to the.
LA. This isn't DC. This is Austin, Texas. We're going to North Lamar Rumburg for some tacos. It's close to Q2.
Yeah.
We're straight.
Bro, you're taking him to the
Yeah.
hood, bro. You're taking
It's okay.
chances.
He needs to understand what city he's playing for.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
He needs to understand. We're going to Taqueria El Charlie. or Siete Estrellas, or you know what? Keep it OG, El Tacorrido, the one right there by the
Oh yeah, fire, fire,
at
fire.
2 in the morning. I don't care.
Oh,
I
shit.
don't care. I don't care. I don't care. All right, y'all.
Yeah, nah, but
Let's
after we go to BJ's, me and him we going to Ojos Locos, bro. You know what I mean? To watch the
no over the top, over the top, doing the most.
Bro, you want him to get in trouble at home,
I want
bro?
him to get it.
Come
Okay,
on,
hey,
bro.
how's this for headline? We're top flight podcast
news.
co-host and Austin FC head coach caught at Ojos
Drunk.
Locos. We don't want that. We don't want that.
Kicked out of Ojos
Kicked
Kicked out
out.
Locos.
at Ojos
Kicked out of Ojos Locos. Oh my God, no, please,
Oh
no, please,
my.
no. Please only let it happen in a dream and it'll be a nightmare, honestly. Let's get into the European segment, y'all. Thank you for sticking around for the Austin FC segment. Now we're getting to the European side of things. We got to talk about my G Bali's Gunners. That's where we're going to get into first. Insane. The game that happened. Bali, 3-2 result. Eddie Nketiah, Martin Odegaard, Saka. Really, everybody came up big. But we got to give credit to the Man United side. Shout out to Eric, the Top Flight Podcast topic contributor. He's down bad right now. We talked about it today. We had phone calls. We had voice messages. We had a FaceTime chat. He's down bad. He knew that they weren't going to win. He thought they could have tied. But man, my G's down bad right now, Bali. Please take into consideration his feelings, all Man United fans' feelings, or what you're gonna say. But how are you feeling right now, mate?
Nah, I can't be here and be like, we destroyed United. We went off. Let's be real. United is changing. They are going up. They're playing well, and I can't call Trashford anymore.
Oh
I
yes.
gotta I gotta call
Nah,
him
bro.
I gotta call him Marcus Rashford. I gotta call him Marcus because he's the kid is, bro. The kid is playing some great stuff right now. He's a threat and he's playing so good. But it's the fight. It's the Arsenal fight. It's the atmosphere in the stadium. It's Saka. It's Ede. It's Odegaard, the best midfielder right now in the league, maybe in the world. It's Saka, the best right winger in the world right now. It's Martinelli, the best left winger, better than
Oh
Rodrigo.
my God.
Clear. So it's all of them. Saliba, one of the best Saliba and Gabriel, one of the best center back partnerships right now in the league. Maybe
Allegedly.
maybe in the world.
Allegedly. Whoa.
So no, in the world,
They
what?
flying. They
Well,
flying.
well,
They
In
flying.
the
okay.
world,
I,
in the
I
Flying.
world. Let's be
okay. I
real.
had
Let's
to
be
I had
real.
to
Bali's flying.
pause.
Bali's
Who are you
All
gonna
flying.
right.
say? You gonna say Rudiger and
No,
Militao? You
no,
gonna
no,
say
no,
them?
no,
Who you
no,
gonna
no, no,
say?
no, 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 no. It just took me
Yeah.
aback and I had to consider it for 2-3 seconds. And you're right. I mean, they
Yeah.
could be one of the top center back partnerships in the world. If you're top of the league in the Premier League, you're considered to be one of the top partnerships or one of the top player in your positions. See or no?
Of
Right?
course.
Yes or
Thank
no?
you,
Okay.
Hernan. Thank you,
Go
Hernan.
ahead. Go
Thank you.
ahead. Go ahead.
But
Carry on.
it was a tough game, but we got through it, bro. And it's very special what's going on right now in Arsenal. We're City is right behind us. We can't sleep on City. We will be playing them. We have Everton next, and then we have Brentford, and then after that, we have City at home, which is going to be it's going to be a great game. It's going to be where I think if we beat City, then I think we will win the league, man. I already think that we will win it. I'm very confident. I'm staying humble
That's
because a
still a
lot of
lot to
stuff can
go,
happen.
bro.
Yeah, a lot of stuff can happen. I'm being humble, but I believe that we can win it. I believe we have great players, and we're signing. We just signed Trossard. A
Yeah.
Premier League proven. He knows what it takes. He's been playing great with Brighton, and I'm very very excited, bro. Right now it's just crazy that last year we were in the mud. People were making fun of us. People were mentioning me, talking shit, and now I'm laughing at them. I'm laughing at all of them. Chelsea fans, especially them.
Whoa. We got a
Especially,
big one right now. We got a big
I'm
one in
I'm
here.
laughing at Real Madrid fans also.
Oh,
They think that they
you
were they
little.
think they were making fun of Odegaard. Why did Odegaard leave? He's going with Arsenal. And look at him now, flying captain. Captain, you wish you had him.
Yeah.
You wish you had
Yeah.
him.
Yeah, I guess.
And it's I'm buzzing right now. I'm buzzing. I'm excited, and it's a long way to go, but I believe, and we all believe, and the Premier League. Hopefully, it's coming home. It's coming back to North London.
Really good points you made there, Bali. Except the take you had on Real Madrid, mate. I mean, yes,
Yeah,
I guess you're
yeah.
right.
We talked.
Odegaard. I wish he was in my team 100% right now, bro. But be humble. I'm just gonna say that. Be humble. Please be humble. Arsenal fans out there, be humble because when you're sitting on the clouds, mate. You don't know when you're just gonna fall down, right? All right,
There's
I'm gonna just say
still a
that.
lot to do, bro. There's still a lot of games too, bro. I
I
mean,
want to say this though, real quick. We got some notes here from Eric. Shout out to my G Eric. I know it must have been painful for him to be getting these notes together on Arsenal, especially after they whacked his team 3-2. But we have some notes here. It says Trossard to Arsenal, $27 million package with 21 million guaranteed and 6 million add-ons. Contract deal till 2026, 33 million total. Jakub Kiwiar, formerly from Spezia, plays at CB, 20 million plus add-ons, and will be close to about 25 to 30 million package if it all goes to plan. Body, does that name ring a bell?
Yeah, we just yeah, he's a he's a center back, left-footed center
Yes,
back.
center back.
Which is gonna it's gonna bring cover to Gabriel. He was at the stadium actually today watching the game. So it's
Oh,
we
signed the team. Signed
yeah,
the
no,
team if he
he
was
already
today.
signed. I think he finished his medical and everything. We're just waiting to announce the player. But yeah, instead of spending 95 million on one player, we're gonna spread that cash around and get ourselves quality players, and I'm with it.
100%, 100%. Let's see. We have something else here. 9 Premier League goals for Rashford. Saka has scored in the last 3 Man U versus Arsenal meetings. So big ups to him there. Just some quick match stats before we get your take B. Arsenal versus Man United in the first half. Shots, Arsenal 11, Man United 2. Shots on target, 1 for Arsenal, 2 for United. Passes, 239 for Arsenal, 239 for Man United. Same. I wonder if that's a typo or if that was just even. 4 fouls each, 26 dual ones for Arsenal, 22 for Man United. The expected XG 1.07 for Arsenal and 0.11 for Man United. At the full time, Arsenal had 25 shots to Man United 6, and the shots on target for Arsenal were 5, and Man United's were 4. B, what was your take on this game? It was maybe contender for game of the season.
yeah, it was definitely a great game. Back and forth, from watching the Chelsea game and Liverpool game on Saturday morning. This is a lot better. When man, that last minute for Arsenal to take it. I mean, they're showing
Could have been
the
called for offsides, honestly.
It
could have
wasn't
been,
offside. It wasn't offsides. It wasn't offsides. Be real,
it
Hernan.
wasn't offsides, but I feel like the first pass could have been looked at. I feel like the second was the one that they looked at. They threw the lines or whatever. But hey, look, man, at the end of the day, they won the game and they are first place. They're 5 points ahead with the game in hand. But there's still a lot. We're just slightly over the halfway point. I mean, they're showing that they can beat any team, right? United were the only team that could beat them, so they can beat any team. They got like Bobby said, Everton, Brentford, then they got City at home. But here there's a stretch.
Keep going.
There's a stretch in the season, bro. The last 6 games of Arsenal, the last 6 games for Arsenal in the season, bro. Check this out. They play City away. They play Chelsea at home. Then they play Newcastle away. So City, Chelsea, Newcastle. Then they end the season with Brighton, Nottingham Forest, and Wolves. So that 3-game stretch is gonna probably dictate the season for y'all. And like I said, man, that there's still so much football left to play. I would be giving you more props if y'all were, I don't know, 11, 12 points ahead. But even for Arsenal's sake, I mean, I can't help it, but I have to give y'all props. Y'all are playing well. Y'all are playing great, and all I'm saying is still a lot of games to go. So we'll see.
Primo, you were at the tavern celebrating with the Arsenal fans, mate. What was there? What was being said? What was the feeling in the air after that third goal went into the back of the net, mate? I bet it was flying. I bet David was flying, mate. Tell me, bro, please.
Yeah, man, he was yeah, he was lit out there. It was a good time with the Arsenal fans.
I bet.
There were some Man U fans in there also, some brave Man U fans.
Bad idea.
Yeah.
Bad idea. Bad
And
idea.
man, we were just I think everyone was kind of already settling in for the draw, and then that goal just came in and people went crazy, dude. And Arsenal, I think, this is my first time seeing Arsenal play in a while. I don't really, I keep up with the Premier League and all the news and all the scores and everything, but to actually watch games, it's not that often that I do. But this Arsenal versus Man U game was probably one of the best games in a minute. I don't think we would have thought last year that Arsenal and Man U were going to be giving us a good show.
Good point on that.
Yeah, facts,
Really
bro.
good goals
point on
from
that.
both teams. That Rashford goal and that Saka goal were freaking crazy.
Hell yeah.
And then that Martinez coming in and just with the little header, dude. It was an exciting game. And I mean, I have a question for you guys. Do you guys think that, the way Arsenal's playing right now, do you think that these guys can compete with the big dogs, with Bayern, with Barcelona, with Madrid, because it's been a while.
Bali's
It's good to
face.
see that.
Bali's face.
Oh
Bali's
my
face.
God. What kind of question is that, bro?
It's
We're
a
gonna
great
see it
question.
soon.
It's a great question
not-
because
It's
we
a
haven't
great
seen
question. It's a
we
great
haven't-
question. You see
this squad. Look,
how
look,
arrogant one good year.
What kind of question
bro,
is that?
this squad. Look, this squad is playing well, bro. This squad is
Compete?
playing well. But this is the first time that this squad has played well. This is the first season. It's not even over yet. For them to compete in the Champions League, which they will be next year. I mean, I doubt they're gonna fall off of the top 4. We will see, but it's a great question, bro. You can't automatically assume, bro. You're calling these players the best in the world when they've been. Oh, they're only playing one competition, mate.
Yeah.
They're
Yes.
only right now in the EPL. Big boys are playing in the Champions League, mate. You gotta let them play this season out, bro. Let's see what happens. But to Primo's question, I think they can compete. But for me to put this Arsenal squad up against right now, against the Bayern Munichs, the PSGs, I wouldn't. I don't know, man. It's tough to say, but I think they're still a little too young, man. I think they need to finish the season out first.
On B's point about Arsenal only playing one competition, Eric was very frustrated at the fact that United is
Bro,
still one of the, well, they're the last team in England that's in all 4 competitions. So they had to play a game, while
they're about to
Arsenal
be
was
busy
chilling,
right now.
getting
They're
ready.
about to be
So,
really
crying,
busy
Eric.
right now.
Stop crying, Eric.
hey, speaking of Eric,
Bro.
I have a quick statement from him. I asked him to give me some words so I could read on the pod, and this is what he said. He said, "United is my first true love, and I love this team." I'm sorry, my giant.
Shout
United
out.
is our first true love, and I love this team. Eric Ten Hag has brought back pure joy to all us United fans. Today was a representation how he made this team a unit. Those lads are exhausted, and they are still fighting for this badge. The board and owners are killing us. We want them out. Ten Hag gave Arteta a fight twice. No one has done it. I love you, United, but these owners have to go. Come on, you Reds. Bali,
I mean,
reaction.
bro. Oh my God.
Primo, look. First of all, that question that you don't ever ask that
We'll get you
question
next week.
again.
We'll get
Don't
you
ever don't ever ask that question again, Primo. Because
It's a great question.
Can we compete? Yes. Will we compete? 1,000%. Right now, I'm focused and I'm ready for the Champions League next year. I'm ready.
Yeah.
I can't wait. I can't wait to go to the Bernabeu and slap them around. I can't wait to go. I can't wait to see Messi
God,
and
man, this guy.
I can't wait to
this
see
guy.
Messi and Neymar.
One season. You
at
see
the
what
Emirates.
one season
He hasn't been
does
eating at our table for years, bro. You don't
Oh,
dine with us, mate.
This
Don't
this
dine
time
with us,
this
mate.
time I'm gonna eat.
Bro,
And
they
I'm taking.
just let you in the restaurant now.
Hey,
They
this
just
year.
let you in, bro. We've been eating at this table for years, bro. They just let you in the restaurant, mate.
If this is if the Champions League is a restaurant, it's BJ's Brewhouse, and BNI got a seat, and you're the
Yes.
new server, Bali. You're the
Yeah,
new
you-
server.
Well,
Yeah.
you know what?
Ask me what I want to drink, mate.
You know
Ask me what I
what?
want to drink, mate.
You know what? Well, we're gonna be in that table with you, and I'm taking stuff to go this year. Next year, I'm taking stuff to go. I'm taking stuff. I'm taking a lot of stuff to go, a lot of food to go, because I'm gonna eat good. So I'm ready.
Oh my
I'm ready. I'm ready
God.
for the Champions League, and I'm ready to play. I'm ready to see Messi. I'm ready to see Neymar at the Emirates. I'm ready, and we'll see what happens. Let's go toe to toe. I'm ready. I'm ready to see Chelsea. Oh wait, yeah, I won't even be at the Champions League next year, bro.
Damn.
We're in it. We're in it.
Okay,
We're in
hey,
it, bro. We're in it. Hey. We'll get to that in a little bit, all right?
B, you had something you had to say before we get into the next team?
No, I just want to reiterate, bro. The last 6 games of Arsenal season, bro. The City, Chelsea, Newcastle, right in that order. City,
That's tough.
Chelsea, Newcastle.
That's
5
tough.
points. If you're still 5 points ahead when you got to play City, Chelsea, and Newcastle, mate, it's up for grabs, bro. It's up for grabs. So I'm just saying, they just let you in the restaurant, mate. Actually, you're not even in the restaurant yet. They just promised you might be in the restaurant next year.
He's
So
still looking for parking. He's still
you're
looking for parking.
parking, mate. You're
He's
still looking for parking, mate. You're still
Yeah.
looking for parking.
It's packed. It's
Fine,
packed right now.
fine,
but
it's
He's
fine.
still looking for parking.
It's lit. It's lit inside.
It's lit inside.
You still got to get in line to get in. Chill out.
Fine, it's
Primo
fine, it's fine.
Primo and I got a table next to the DJ, and he always looks to us when he puts a new song to see if we're cool with it. That's what Real Madrid is, mate.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I'm right next to the speaker. It's kind of annoying, but I'm in there.
That's funny. That's funny. I like that. I like that. I like that. Shout out to my G Eric. I know he's down bad right now. Arsenal fans are absolutely flying. But I do want to talk a bit about Chelsea. We do have B on here. We haven't had some Chelsea talk in a while, but we need a lot of things cleared up. We need a lot of things explained. First of all, let's start off with the main thing that I want to know about. I need to know about how the hell did Chelsea hijack Mudryk from Arsenal Football Club?
Look, man, it's straight up. We were more. We just said, hey, man, we were down to make it happen. Like, and let's be real, the money, the money, the ability to just throw it around and flex it is a little bit different to the Arsenal situation. Arsenal are willing to spend, but they're more strategic about it. They want to be 100% sure. They want to be 1,000% sure. They want to double down, triple down, quadruple down, and make sure. Well, Chelsea is like, let's just do it. We got it. Let's do it. Here's the money. Let's make it happen. Potter was also involved in the signing. He had a conversation with him one-on-one that supposedly persuaded him as well. And we made it happen. And Chelsea have been signing an insane amount of players. I mean, we're like 8, 9, 11 players, and we've spent close to almost half a billion in such a short amount of time. And we seem to have found a way around the FIFA Fair Play rules by giving these players an insanely long, abnormally long contracts. I mean, we got Modric for 8.5 years, 9 years, if you want to count this season. I mean, a 9-year contract. We even signed Sterling on like a 4-year contract. I mean, a way around this FIFA Fair Play is to spread the money out as much as possible. So if you're giving these guys 8, 9-year contracts, the finances is spread around rather to have a big old chunk at the beginning. So Top Bowley is spending money, and we're just in a transition. The way that I would describe it is, if we're trying to transition as quickly as possible, bro. We're trying to transition from this team. We're trying to play Potter ball. We're trying to change the face of this club, and it takes years and years and years, a couple windows, and we're just trying to do it as quickly as possible. I mean, this guy, we could talk about the game against the Liverpool game, is 0-0, but this guy, when he came in, bro, the game, he changed the game, bro. This guy came
100%,
in,
100%.
he changed the game, bro. Giving me Hazard vibes. I mean, this guy's footwork, his pace. It reminded me of the game against Fulham, where João Felix made his debut and he got a red card. Bro, João Felix stood out of the field. He stood out of the pitch, bro. He was the best player on that pitch. And he stood out because of the way he is with the ball, his ability on the feet, his movement. It just stands out to you. He just automatically became just the best player for us. And then, of course, you got the red card, and you know that. But I got the same vibe, the same feeling when this guy came in. Modric came in, and he just changed the game, bro. I mean, there's that video going around on Twitter of him with that ball when he's in the box, and he's just the quick feet, bro. And he got a shot off, and he missed it, but I think he had a great of a game. I think we also have injuries coming back, bro. Reece James and Chilwell are back in full training. We got Conte training, but by himself.
That's good news.
He's going to be coming back. We got Fofana also coming back. I mean, we've been struggling, and Chelsea, what's going on with Chelsea? We're spending $500 million, and we're in 10th, we're in 9th. It's Potter's sacked in the morning. And this has been a change for us fans, because if this was Abramovich, bro, Potter would have been gone 2-3 games ago, bro. He would have been gone 2-3 games ago, bro. And he's not. The club back him. And if you think about it, I mean, look, we can pull up the table. I'll pull up the table on my phone. We're not that crazy far off top 4, bro. If you think about it, I mean, look.
There's still United, a whole lot of season
left. Bro,
left.
United are 39, sitting on 39 points, and we're on 20. We're 10 points off. And it's not crazy. It's not like it's over.
That's 3 match days.
That's 3 match days. And we got a whole plethora of players coming back from injury. And on top of that, all these new signings. So I'm not down and out. I mean, I also want to make a point on I've been seeing this on Twitter. They call the Arsenal United game battle for the Prem, and they call this the Battle of Mid.
The Battle of Mid, yeah, I saw that.
The Battle of Mid, and then the West Ham Everton was El Sáquico.
El Sakiko.
Hey,
Frank,
I don't know if y'all saw
Frank.
that video before the game where they're trying to give Frank like support or whatever, and he's
Yeah, I
talking
saw
to a
that.
fan. He
Bro,
looks so scared,
He
man.
does, he
bro,
does, he
I
does.
felt
there's so
bad for him,
bro,
bro.
bro. I mean, to be in his shoes, imagine you're Everton's such a huge club, bro. The everything's riding on your shoulders, man. And then this was a must win. But look, we'll get back to the Chelsea. I mean, I think Ziyech played a hell of a game. I think Ziyech had a hell of a game. Him and Modric might be a partnership right there. I think Ziyech is starting to play the best football I've seen him play since he's joined this club. Let that sink in. How long has he been here? And that
Not
game,
that
I
long.
think
Yeah.
at first, couple years, at first, I started to see what the quality. I'm starting to see that World Cup Ziyech playing for Chelsea in this way. And then also, of course, I want to give props to Aspilicueta coming in as a sub towards the end of the game and doing a hell of a job. Him and Thiago Silva doing a hell of a job. Hell of a job. I mean, Aspilicueta, bro, at his age, his 500th appearance for
Yep.
Chelsea.
500.
This guy, when he came in, bro, I mean, he's got gray hairs on him now. He looks different
Stat
to
on
me.
him, B. Stat on him real quick. Shout out to Eric. He
Yeah.
has here. He says Aspilicueta is the sixth Chelsea player to have 500 club appearances and first overseas player to do it for Chelsea.
Yeah, I mean, this guy has done so much. He could have left. He could have been playing for Barcelona right now, but he
Yeah, he
chose to
really did.
stay.
Yeah.
He chose to
You're right.
stay, and he's won everything at Chelsea. Every single thing you could possibly win at Chelsea, he's won it. So mad respects to him. And also Thiago, bro, 38, 39 years old.
Yeah.
He had a
Yep.
hell of a game, bro. I mean, you know, I'm excited, bro. For the first time in a while, I'm finally excited for the future because of this, their new signing, the new Ukraine player, Modric and Felix is going to come back. Our players are coming back. So for me, I know we're sitting in 10th. We're sitting in the mid-table, but I think we have a bright future. And I do love that the ownership is backing Potter because this is new to us. The ownership is backing the coach, and I'm excited. Just like Arteta was backed. Arteta was sitting in relegation zone, bro.
Yeah.
And now he's sitting in the top of the league. So, you know, this is I have a feeling that this is as low as Chelsea's going to go this season. I feel like this is going to be as low as it's going to get. I think we're going to go up from here, and yeah, I'm excited, bro. But I think that Liverpool point was good for us. I think that was a good
Yeah.
point.
One more thing on that game. It says March 4th, 2021 was the last time Chelsea beat Liverpool, but also since March 4th, 2021, their next 5 matches have been draws and have gone to penalties, even though Liverpool won in penalties in the EFL and FA Cup finals. One thing that I do want to bring in, Bali, on this, Klopp sent a bit of a shot, bit of a jab here and there at Wenger. Klopp managed his 1,000 game and it ended on a draw, but he said in the post game conference, Arsene Wenger lost his 1,000 match 6-0. So I'm really happy. Thoughts on that little cheeky quote, Bali? Dissing your legend.
There's levels, bro. When Arsenal is a legend, you're just a normal coach. They don't even want. I think you're. I wouldn't be surprised if they sack Klopp. They just
He's on
sack
his
him.
way out. I
They
think he's
just
on his
sack
way
him.
out.
They
Yeah,
just
he's
sack
on his
him.
way out, bro.
You
He's on his way
know,
out.
just respect know your levels, club. Know your levels. You know, you're talking about a legend. Okay, so put some respect on his name.
I was surprised Klopp said that because Klopp is usually a guy that is wise with his words, but this season he's been losing it, mate. He's really,
Yeah,
really have
yeah.
been losing it.
Look at Darwin. How is that going for you?
It's been tough. He also got rid of Mane. Bad decision right there,
got
bro.
rid of
Bad,
Mane. What
I think
happened?
that shook everything, bro.
Yeah,
Yep.
that changed everything.
Yep. 100%.
Alrighty. Before we do end the pod, I want to talk about just a little bit about the Real Madrid side of things. We got Primo in here, mate. Primo, I gotta get you in here on this topic. El Real Madrid sigue vivo en la Copa del Rey, tío. We came back. Villarreal was up, bro. They were up, and I was sweating. I was like, man, the curse is alive. It happened again. We haven't won it since Gareth Bale did that cheeky run. Remember when he did that fantastic run against Marc Bartra and absolutely skyrocketed his career after that? I mean, he was already a superstar by then. But we Gareth Bale made himself, he announced himself to the world with that goal. But that was the last time Real Madrid won the freaking Copa del Rey. You would think that maybe we don't care about this cup as much, but a lot of Real Madrid fans want this tournament because we haven't won it in so long. I mean, I've heard Real Madrid fans say that they want this tournament more than the Champions League or the league
Oh my
itself.
God, damn.
More than the league
What?
itself.
I don't know about
Yes.
that.
Oh.
Really?
Yes, believe
That's
it or not.
sad. That's so sad.
Believe it or
Damn,
not.
that
Believe it
says
or
a
not.
lot, right, Bali? Says a lot.
Believe it or
Says a
not.
lot. Says a lot.
and things have really been going south after the World Cup. Real Madrid hasn't really been flying. I mean, there's rumors of one of our best young players trying to get a loan with Arsenal. Camavinga is supposedly flirting with Arsenal.
That is
Ancelotti came out and said that he's untouchable. He's not going anywhere. So, Primo, what was your just give me your thoughts on everything that's been going on in the Real Madrid camp. Today they beat Athletic Bilbao 2-0. We came back in the Copa del Rey. Camavinga's flirting with other clubs. I mean, we're not in the best form, but we seem to get results, bro. Go ahead, Primo.
Yeah, man, and I think that's just Real Madrid. Yeah, when they're in the best form, but somehow we're making it happen. I was a little worried for that Copa del Rey game. Villarreal is a good side, good players, good quality there, and but I didn't lose faith, and so these guys, brought it back. And we move on. We play Atletico Madrid next in the Copa del Rey, so that's going to be another interesting game. Big derby. So we'll see how we play out there. Ben's showing out today. Hopefully he starts getting into form from now on. Scoring a really good goal against Atletico Bilbao. And we saw out that game. We played it very well. Atletico Bilbao hasn't beaten Real Madrid at home in over 5-6 years, I think. It's been a while. So, we keep that record going. And it's just, I think, maybe it was, this whole World Cup schedule maybe got us out of form a little bit. It was a crazy break.
Reaching for excuses, baby.
Excuses, always.
How is that
Excuses, always. Every Madrid excuse.
I'm agreeing with him. 100%.
Excuses, but somehow they still want our players. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. 100%.
The Camavinga off limits, and so
off limits, like Modric and Cruz.
Wait, hold on.
Camavinga saw how Odegaard is doing.
Your player wants to come to us, bro. He liked our post. We didn't go around liking his. He came and liked our post.
Nah,
it was a rumor. It was a rumor.
He must be unhappy.
How many times has your finger slipped and you accidentally like a tweet? It's happened.
Nah, it doesn't happen. It doesn't happen to me.
I'm doing that. A lot of pictures. It was an accident. It's just slips. My finger just slips.
And then your coach kind of comes at your young player and tells him you have to shake my hand. What kind of guy is your coach? Okay, bro. Is Ancelotti all right in his brain, in his head?
Respect.
Alzheimer's or what?
Respect.
Come on, bro. What do you mean respect?
The gaffer,
Rodrigo didn't even see him. Rodrigo didn't even see him, and now he wants to. Nah, man. I mean,
it all starts with respect.
Yeah.
It all starts with respect. Rodrigo owes Ancelotti his whole freaking career, mate. So respect, man. Respect, just like Mourinho. Respect, man. Respect.
That was out of line. All right.
We'll
if I were Rodrigo, I would have punched him in the face. Get out of my face.
Oh God.
Get out of my face.
Chill out, Poch. All right. We have some quick stats here for the Villarreal versus Real Madrid Copa del Rey round of 16 match. 12 shots for Villarreal, 11 for Real Madrid. 510 passes for Villarreal, 455 for Madrid. 7 tackles for Villarreal, 15 for Los Blancos. 22 for Los Submarinos, which is Villarreal. 17 for El Madrid. 45 duels for Villarreal, 55 for El Madrid. Why do I bring those notes up? Well, just because I want to just say send one more shout out, and that's to Dani Ceballos, who I have to apologize to because a previous podcast I came on here and I was like, I'm looking at the bench and Ancelotti is getting Ceballos ready to come on the pitch, and I'm just confused because we need a goal and he's bringing him on. Well, this match in the Copa del Rey, Ceballos comes on and gets the winner off of a beautiful finish, man, just into the bottom corner, great finish. And he's showing qualities. He showed qualities in the Champions League campaign last season. He played in all the big games. He played versus Chelsea. He played versus City. He played versus PSG. Ceballos, he has slowly been coming up for Real Madrid, but he hasn't made that impact that'll make fans be talking about him. But I think that this goal in the Copa del Rey is a really good direction for him to go. It's a really good step for him to go in that direction that he needs to go with Real Madrid fans. And Real Madrid, to be honest, we need a Spanish player to help us go into glory. We have some of the best Brazilian and French talent from all over the world and talent right from all over the world, but we need Spaniards in our club in order to truly be successful. One more thing that I can note, the Athletic and Madrid game, some stats from there: 18 shots for Bilbao, 10 for Madrid, 437 for Bilbao, 467 for Madrid, 13 tackles, 1 for Athletic Bilbao, 8 for Madrid, 17 fouls for Athletic, 10 for Madrid, 43 duels for Athletic Bilbao, 52 for Madrid, and the expected XG 1.21 for Athletic Bilbao and 1.12 for Real Madrid. Anything else we can add on to the European segment? Yeah, I think we kind of touched up on everything.
I do want to mention a couple of things actually, bro. Two things. Juve getting deducted 15 points, bro.
Yes.
They
Crazy,
are.
crazy.
They got in trouble with some of the transfers, including the Arthur. Who went to
he got
went to
tossed around, man. He went to isn't he at Liverpool?
Yeah.
Yeah, so the initial transaction was a swap between Barcelona and Juve for Arthur, and who went to Barca? I can't remember his name. Pjanic, right? So
damn, I remember that. Wow.
So that deal is part of this controversy as well, and then they've been messing with the books. They've been messing with a lot of young signings, a lot of underage signings, and it's 15-point deduction to them. So I wanted to bring that up because that's obviously big news for Juve. Juve is not winning anything this
seems
year.
Seems like Juve has one big scandal in them every decade or 15 years.
Yeah, there's always something with them. They haven't been the same since you can say Ronaldo.
They were sent to the third division once, weren't they? Because of some match fixing stuff, like in 2006.
Second division,
like in 2006, 2007.
We have to pull that up to have the details, but yeah, they've already been in some scandals before for match fixing as well. So I wanted to bring that up. Get your thoughts on that, but also Gio Reyna scoring a golazo.
Yeah, you're right.
Doing the whole chatter, then the whole this, and then the whole cupping. I mean, he did that all in one.
He did everything.
He did everything all in one celebration by scoring that banger of a goal. I wonder who he's talking about.
We know. I think somebody's name that rhymes with Fred Merhalter.
Yeah, something like that.
What?
Fred
What?
Merhalter. Fred Merhalter.
That's
exactly.
So yeah, I wanted to bring that up to you guys. A lot of these things going around the football world here.
Yeah, actually, Eric has it right here. He says Juve get a 15-point deduction over the capital gains investigation into alleged false accounting and transfer dealing. Juve can appeal the decision, but only time can tell what happens for the Bianconeri. Juve are considering a bid for David De Gea. I don't know if that'll happen.
I don't know.
And Roma reject the bid from Spurs for Sanolio. Bundesliga news, Jan Sommer, 34-year-old goalkeeper, to Bayern, contract till 2025, and it was around 8 million plus 1.5 in add-ons. That is because Manuel Neuer was in a skiing accident, and I think he broke his legs or broke one of his legs or something like that. But he was in a skiing accident recently, so hopefully he can get well soon. But Jan Sommer, really good goalkeeper, low-key, one of the best goalkeepers in Europe, bro. Jan Sommer.
Yeah. And it says really a lot too in the Bundesliga how much Bayern just dominate the league and dictate these transfers. I mean, they just kind of pick from their own league, which is unfortunate because if you want to grow the Bundesliga, make it more competitive, that's the last thing you need to be doing is every time you get a good player, it just goes towards the best team in that league. So here they go again doing the same thing.
Well, I guess if history repeats itself, they'll go after Gio Reyna soon, huh?
Yeah, I mean you would assume so. If not, they are first dibs in that transition. But that makes Napoli 12 points clear of AC Milan. So Napoli on their way to get that Scudetto, man. That's pretty interesting. You know, our boy Chucky's in that squad too.
Oh yeah. So Mexican Twitter.
Yeah, I mean, Contacto Deportivo was on it. It was on it quick. You know, they.
Oh yeah, brother. Oh yeah, they have to. I mean, what are they gonna cover? Chicharito playing in these YouTube leagues? No, bro. They gotta cover some real soccer, some real freaking soccer, bro. Chicharito should be embarrassed playing in these YouTube leagues, bro. Go back to your club and help Puch have fun in LA. The kid was over here saying that he's bored. Go help Puch.
He's bored in LA, bro.
He's bored in LA. He's bored in LA. Came out. Well, this is interesting. Check this out. So the LA Galaxy fans had a huge thing going on Twitter saying that they're gonna protest the first El Tráfico of the season.
What?
Yeah, something like that's going on, right?
It's gonna be in the Rose Bowl, right?
They're protesting somebody still being employed by their club, some guy named Klein. I don't know exactly what position he holds for the Galaxy, but they're trying to protest that. And the day after, we get this tweet or this information come out saying that Puch is bored in LA. And now everybody's talking about Puch being bored in LA, and the LA protest is now kind of in the back of everybody's minds in the Carson side of things. So hopefully they can get that sorted out. I know LAFC fans and LAFC, the team itself, are licking their fingers, bro, just getting ready to feast on this Carson side, bro. Because LAFC is not gonna let easy on them, mate.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, I exhausted my notes. Looks like we covered most of the things we wanted to. We talked about Austin. We talked about our teams. Anything else we want to add on this episode, boys? Episode 76, by the way, if I'm not mistaken.
Damn, 76, man. Yeah,
We're getting close to that 100.
Yeah, we will be back in the stew soon. So we're doing a little Skype episode. So stay tuned for that. We will return. And yeah, I mean, appreciate everybody that listens to us. I mean, I'm grateful to talk soccer and also to see with you guys and then have our fans that listen to us. So.
100%. Once again, thank you, B, Bali, Primo, for being here, and also to the listeners for checking us out. Make sure to tell your friends, tell your coworkers, anybody that's interested in listening to an Austin FC podcast or something that talks about world football. We're gonna have some things coming up here in 2023 this season. We're gonna have. I actually am talking to a writer that's gonna be maybe doing some articles for us. So be on the lookout for that. We're gonna be coming up with a bunch of stuff, the regular stuff also that we've been doing. We're not gonna stop. So be ready for the fan reactions. Be ready for the spaces, the post-match spaces. Remember those? Yeah, they're coming back.
Yes,
Regular Top Flight podcast. You know we're gonna keep it rolling. Really some of the best coverage for Austin FC, independent coverage, led by fans, for the fans, right here. We're Austin TV and Top Flight Podcast. And like B said, we thank everybody that listens and subscribes to us. Make sure to give us a like, review, and we'll see you soon for episode 77. Rigoni episode coming up. I can't wait. Rigoni episode. All right, y'all. Dallas Cowboys are out. So if you're Dallas Cowboys fans, I'm very sorry. But hey, Austin FC has a preseason coming up. So have a good night, everybody. Be safe.